Peace, y'all. It's Rise Above TV. Back at it with another video for y'all. I was just thinking to myself, like, I'm more of an introvert, right? Let's start there. I'm more of an introvert, but I'm also an extrovert. You feel me? I feel like as I've gotten older and as I got more mature, I started becoming more of an introvert. But also, I feel like I've always been an introvert since a kid. And I don't even think it's like something that's inherent. I feel like it's a reaction to the world, you know? So like or just a reaction to my own insecurities, you know? So when I was young, I was very quiet around my family. I wasn't, but just in general, I was a very shy person, you know? And some of that still lingers, you know what I'm saying? But I've come a long way. Like, I was so uptight. I was so just resting bitch face type shit, you feel me? Poker face all the time. Just, you feel me? I felt too insecure to smile. I didn't feel like I had any qualities about me that was likable or lovable, except that I was like athletic and shit like that. So yeah, come a long way. And I feel like as I grew older, I started to become more comfortable with myself as I started to develop and started to get to know myself more, you know? Around like 17, 18, that's when I really started to go within a lot more. You know, after school and shit, you start losing friends, contact with people that you was close to, all this stuff. So I had to go through these moments that was tough at first. It was really tough. And yeah, so I just started really developing myself, kind of reinventing myself and evolving myself by learning more and experiencing more than what I was accustomed to in my immediate surroundings or what the people that I knew close to me, just outside of the realm of what they were into, you know? So as I started to get older, you know, I started to see like I'm really developing, growing, evolving as a person the more I stay to myself. So I kind of got stuck in that, you feel me? And I still deal with it even to this day. I love being by myself, but it can be to a fault, you feel me? It can be to a fault. And this is the thing, right? It's crucial for solitude. Like, that is crucial, you know, for your personal development. You need solitude. Like, long periods too. But at the same time, you don't want to get stuck there. So when you're in solitude too much and you're isolating yourself way too much, you start losing social skills, you feel me? But that's when you do it too much. But in general, with the social skills, in general, with the isolation and the solitude, you really find yourself. You find what you like about yourself, what makes you unique, what makes you special, you know, what your qualities are. Like, you get used to that shit, you know, and you really get connected to like your interests and your desires and dreams and shit. So it's like you really have a real connection with yourself in all aspects, right? That's if you're really doing the work. But So yeah, I made this video because I wanted to make it a point to say that when you isolate yourself too much, you start losing social skills. You feel me? And this video is also helpful for those who never even had social skills. You feel me? So what helped me with social skills, my social anxiety. I had social anxiety. I used to bite my nails all the time. You feel what I'm saying? All the time. I'm telling you. Now I only bite them just to keep them clipped. You know, feel me? I need to start, taking better care of my nails. You know what I'm saying? And all that stuff. But I bite them to keep them clipped. But I used to bite them out of anxiety and nervousness all the way down. Like I was cannibalistic with that shit. You feel me? My grandma used to always try to grandma used to try to fucking shun me all the time for that shit. Try to talk, you know what I'm saying? Try to make me feel dumb. Try to put hot sauce on my shit on some old school ass shit. Ain't none of that shit work. Ain't none of that shit work. I mean, so it was that bad. Like I'm telling you, it was really, really bad, bro. Really bad. So yeah, what helped me is I started to get comfortable with myself. I started to realize wow, I'm actually funny. You know what I'm saying? And then I started realizing damn, I actually have a nice smile. You know what I'm saying? And then I started realizing look, I could hold great conversation. I'm very intellectual. I'm very smart. I'm very wise, very knowledgeable. So this is a lot of people's first impression when they talk to me nowadays, especially since, the past 9-10 years. So I just started really, and even with astrology that helps too, but I just started really embracing myself and knowing that, yeah, when people first see me, they might have a first impression that's not favorable, but that's okay because I don't give a fuck what, people think about me, because you'd actually have to talk to me and get to know me to actually have a sound judgment. And even then, I still don't give a fuck. You feel me? Unless it's constructive criticism, I can take that. But so yeah, you'd actually have to talk to me, and that's usually what happens. People get the first impression oh, he's this, he's probably ignorant or this and that, right? And they talk to me and they're just oh shit, you know what I'm saying? And they start actually opening it up more, and they realize damn, he's not at all what I thought he was. You feel me? And I like throwing people off like that. You feel me? I like it because I'm never going to alter myself to try to, be an acceptance of people. You feel me? I'm gonna always be myself, you know what I'm saying? And I might throw you off, but if you have the ability to see through that and actually have a conversation with me or feel my energy, you'll realize quickly damn, this is not what I thought at all. So with all that being said, when I talk to people, I'm just being myself. And I notice there's a lot of people out here in this world that they will alter the way they talk. They will alter the way they walk. They will alter the way they look. They will alter the way they dress. All this shit just to get people comfortable with them or make themselves feel comfortable because they are fitting in. You know what I'm saying? Or just being socially accepted. And I just feel like you lose yourself in the midst of all that, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what race you are or whatever. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to talk like myself. Of course, there's going to be a little altering because of the language barriers and shit. You feel me? Obviously, I'm not going to say the same exact things as I'm going to say to a brother, you feel me? But I still say the same shit. And I have to consciously change the way that I talk to change that. It's not just going to happen automatically, like I automatically code switch. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. You feel me? So it's like I've gotten comfortable with myself so much that I know 9 times out of 10 when people talk to me or people connect to me, they're going to fuck with me because of the fact that I know who I am. I'm confident in who I am, and I have good energy, good vibes, you feel me? Because of the work that I've put in within myself, and I put in every fucking day, you feel me? So yeah, I just wanted to let that be known. It's like the more you develop yourself and become a better version of yourself, the better your social skills get. Because it's like you isolate yourself to kind of like, what's it called? To work on your craft, you know? And then by the time you go out, like say it's music, you know what I'm saying? You staying in, you working on your craft diligently, day in, day out, and you getting better and better and better. By the time you come out, you gonna shock the world with the shit that you've been able to do. And people gonna be like, where the fuck did this come from? You know what I'm saying? But they don't know that you spent all this time behind closed doors, putting in that work, doing the shadow work, doing whatever work, depending on what it is. I'm talking about music, so they don't see that work behind closed doors that you've been putting into your craft, mastering your craft and shit. So by the time you come out with it, you're confident in it, and you're confident in people's reactions to what you've developed. You know what I'm saying? So it works out that way 9 times out of 10. So it's the same thing like when you are working on yourself and you're finding yourself, you are loving yourself, you're doing what, you know, you need to be doing to become a better version of yourself. When you go out into the world feels that. The people sense that. Not the people that actually know you, but the people who are just meeting you. They're like, oh, this dude, he has a good head on his shoulders. He has a nice body. He has this. He can talk very well. He can express himself very well. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of you developing yourself behind closed doors. So I wanted to let y'all know that. You feel me? If you want better social skills and shit like that, if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, just be more comfortable and confident in public, then you have to do the work behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Work on your communication. You feel me? Work on your health. You know what I'm saying? Work on just your mind. You know what I'm saying? Getting your mind right. You feel me? And it also takes practice too. Like, you got to get yourself comfortable with putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. You feel me? How you do one thing is how you do everything. You feel me? So you get used to putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. You can utilize that ability in other ways. You feel me? So like, okay, so I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I used to, and it still kind of happens from time to time, but I have this like nervousness with talking to women. You know what I'm saying? But I actually don't, not anymore. But it's like I still keep these walls up because of how I've like grown and like, you know what I'm saying? Just to, I don't know, have like a safety barrier. You feel me? Where it's like I don't experience rejection and all this other shit. But I don't deal with it as much anymore. It's like when I want to, I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I realize it's a practice. So when I went to college, like the first time I went to college and I graduated with my yoga certificate, the first time I went to college, I was with my ex and we weren't dating at the time. We were just kicking it and shit. And I was just walking around the college just saying hi to people, random ass people. I didn't know nobody at the school. Like, I probably knew like a couple people from high school and shit. But, dude, I did not grow up in the Antelope Valley. You know what I'm saying? In Palmdale, Lancaster, I have family out there. But anyways, I didn't know anybody there. So when we were just walking down the halls and shit, walking down the fucking campus, all these people around, I'm like, man, I'm about to just start saying what's up to everybody, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna make the best out of this shit. You feel me? Like, I'm in college. Like, let's go. So I was just wild. Like, I was like, hey, I was just like white girls, all kind of like random, like people I would never talk to. I'm just like, hey, peace. I'm just like, peace. What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? And it was really cool. It was really cool because I really, you know, and this was before. I mean, this was after I've already put myself in so many uncomfortable positions that made me comfortable with myself that I was able to be comfortable doing that by that time. You feel me? So my ex, she was like, what the fuck? Like, stop doing that shit. Like, you making some weird as shit. You know? But people admire that quality. It's just that it's been made to seem so weird that people don't want to do that. You know? People just want to act normal. You know how the people be like, act normal, act normal, act normal. Like, if you about to get caught or something, doing something you're not supposed to do, it's like, act natural. You feel me? That's how motherfuckers be moving. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Program. Like, do not do anything that makes you look weird. So I do that shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that helps with my social skills. So yeah, I was doing that for a while. I think I stopped after a while, but it was fun while I was doing it. I was just saying what's up to everybody. Like, hey, what's up? Yeah, like acting like I knew people and shit. But yeah, that helped me a lot. That helped me a lot. And whenever I find myself getting too like far off with my social skills, where I'm just like antisocial, I make it a point to, you know, I talk to like 2 women a day. You know what I'm saying? And then I start really feeling like confident. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm just like, it's nothing. Like, why was I so fucking nervous? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or just people. It ain't gotta be women, but people. You feel me? Just talking to a certain amount of people a day. You know, making it a point to, because, you know, I tend to make it a point to not talk to anybody. You feel me? So, you know, I make it a point to do that. And I start noticing, like, I get way more comfortable, you know. And yeah, so I just wanted to make a video about that. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna call this. Yeah, I don't know what to call this video, but I just wanted to express like about social skills. Like, this is just my advice, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking my mind. Don't feel like you have to alter yourself for anybody, dog. Like, unless it's like a language thing, like a language barrier where you have to, like, you know what I'm saying, change certain words. Do not feel like you have to be anybody else but yourself with people. Be real with people. You know what I'm saying? Be genuine with people. Let them know exactly the type of person you are by the way that you express yourself. You know what I'm saying? And people respect that. People really respect that. And it inspires people to be themselves. If they're not just like super insecure and trying to be you and copy you and shit. I hate that shit. You feel me? Like, being inspired is one thing, but people will literally try to be you and it's destiny swap and all that weird shit, right? But from a genuine standpoint, yeah, it inspires other people to be themselves and know that they can be themselves without worrying about being weird too. You feel me? So I just want to share what helps me personally with my social skills, you know. it's really just about getting out there, you know what I'm saying? Really interacting with people, going more places, you know what I'm saying? Just surrounding yourself around people to where you start magnetizing and attracting people, the right people, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you got to have discernment, but you start attracting the right people, you know what I'm saying? Based off, all the shit I was talking about before. You feel me? So being confident in that, you know, and being confident knowing that you are lovable because of the work that you put in, and just in general, you know what I'm saying? You are lovable, you feel me? But if you want that to emanate into your reality, then and for it to manifest, you have to put in the work for yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to know yourself, you know what I'm saying? And you have to be confident in yourself when interacting with people, you know, and yeah, people rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody ain't gonna rock with you. There's another side to it. Trust. Like, people will hate on you, despise you, try to copy you, try to steal your fucking swag, your sauce, your whole everything. Motherfuckers will literally try to, like, it's creepy, bro. People are so insecure. It's sad, dog. Like, and I get it. We all got insecurities, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. But for you to be so insecure that you're willing to go out your way and stop your own development within your own self and your own uniqueness and creativity to go and try to be somebody else is absurd. It's absurd. So don't be that type of person. You feel me? Just get to know yourself better. Love yourself enough to know yourself so that you can be confident in yourself when interacting with people. All right? That's all A. That's it. Peace. Follow me on Fire Breathing Dragon if you're on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. I post a lot on there. I just started this whole YouTube thing 5 years ago or whatever, but I stopped after a couple years and I went back and it stopped again. So I'm back with being consistent. You feel me? But if you would like to tap in with me more personally, follow my Instagram. Fire Dragon Fitness is my workout page. God Body Yoga is my yoga page. And yeah, I'm offering a summer slim down fitness challenge starting May 19th. If you would like to join that and get it, you see my mats and everything back there. You know, I stay active. You feel me? So if y'all want to get in shape, this is Rise Above TV. So I'm here to help y'all rise above your circumstances, rise above your hardships, rise above your insecurities, rise above your fears and all that other shit. You feel me? Those lower frequencies. So yeah, I also teach yoga. You feel me? Right now I'm more focused on working out, but yoga's my main love. You know what I'm saying? I love yoga. That's everything to me right now. So it changed my life. So tap in if y'all would like to. You feel me? I know it's a lot of y'all on these YouTube streets that appreciate me and what I have to offer. I see y'all liking and commenting on videos. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that subscribed to me lately. I got my subscribers up to 55. I got enough to go live, but I still haven't figured out why they won't let me go live yet. So once I figure that out, I'll be going live and talking to y'all a lot more. But yeah, my name is Okra, by the way. Okra, Okra. All right. I just want to personally introduce myself and connect with y'all. All right. Peace.